Microphone is not plugged in. Microphone is not plugged in.
There we go. Yeah, okay. Microphone was not plugged in. Now it is, so world is fine. Hello, the Lone Time Lord. Welcome to Boston. I am going to be starting a jigsaw of the puzzle. Microphone was not plugged in. And now so it is. That's pretty cool. So hello, MMR, MMG Junior. Hello, Dirty Percy. Hello. Hello, the Lone Time Lord. Stream. I hope the sound quality is okay. I am going to be starting a jigsaw of the puzzle. Microphone was not. I hope you can all hear me. And now so it is. Let me know. Hello, MMR, MMG. I can't hear myself. Hello, Dirty Percy. Hello. Hello, the Lone Time Lord. Stream. I hope the sound quality is okay. Get with it, yeah. I am going to be starting a jigsaw of the puzzle. You like my webcam? Was not. I hope you can all hear me. And so it is. Hello, I can't hear myself. Hello, Dirty Percy. The audio is overlapping. Hello, Time Lord. Stream. Welcome. Sound quality is okay. Get with it, yeah. I am going to be starting a jigsaw of the puzzle. You like my webcam? Was not. I hope you can all hear me. And so it is. Hello, I can't hear myself. Hello, Dirty Percy. The audio is overlapping. Hello, Time Lord. Stream. Welcome. Sound quality is okay. Get with it, yeah. I am going to be building. That's hair. Oh, I know what happened. I think I fixed it. I think it's because I had the live stream up on my YouTube as well, just to check it was live. Is that better? Is it better now? Is it fixed? Let me know if it is fixed. I'm waiting to hear if it's fixed. I hope so. That's really funny. Starting a jigsaw. That's hair. Oh, thank God. Okay, good. We can start. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an eye. We've got an eye, everybody. We've got a heart and a eye. That's a heart and a eye. Now I realised this box. I put it there for reference. You can't see all the picture, which isn't ideal. So that's fun. Also, what a way to start, am I right? Oh, actually, I've got a bit more. Actually, is that Hartnell or is that Pertwee? Oh, that could be Capaldi too. I think that's a Pertwee. I have made this puzzle before. However, I've not done it live. I just wanted to chill. I just want to have a little chill weekend, you know. Sometimes you just gotta chill, and that's what we're here to do. All right. Now, I don't know if you're a puzzle expert like me. However, what you got to do is you got to start with the edges. Really, you got to start with the edges. I see a bit of green, and it's got some text on it, which means it's probably at the bottom. Although the text is upside down. I'm looking for a green. The only green I see here on the edge would be Mr. Davison, so I'm going to put him down at Mr. Davison there. They should release it with the 14th and the 15th, not going to lie. I give it time. They will. They will. Now this, another eye, another face. That could be any of them. Maybe Colin? I'm gonna put that back. You're an expert with thinking with portals. I understood that reference. That's a reference that Jack understands, which is rare. That's a McGann hair right at the top. Easy, bro. I'm doing this as part of the charity thing for Out of Plot. If you know Out of Plot, that is my charity event that I'm going to be doing with my friend Harry, as well as the rest of the cast, where we take Out of Time 1 from Big Finish and kind of sort of adapt it in a sense, live on stage, where there is some massive changes coming to it, which I will hopefully be finalising today. So hopefully we have some excellent updates, which means more of you will be able to come. And Portal is a fantastic game series. I could not agree more. That looks like a Pertwee hair. No! I've dropped it on myself! Oh, idiot. Jack's an idiot. It's official. He's dropped the puzzle on his... Oh, idiot. Did you appear in Justification's unit audio files? I believe I know who you mean, and yes, that is me. I recorded a few more lines for some parts that have not come out yet. I didn't know anything about it until the guy reached out. And yeah, I'm glad people spotted it was me. I also got a massive bump of subscribers off it, which is good. So, all good there. Much love to him. That was very kind of letting him hop in as I scrounged the floor for puzzle pieces. I feel like an idiot because I am one. If I lose pieces from dropping that, I'm going to feel like a dopey little dope boy. Can I do a Shooty Gatwa impression? No, but I can do one noise of Shooty. We all remember Boom. World famous episode Boom. Stephen Moffat. I wasn't a fan, but who am I? Where he, of course, watches Millie Gibson, Ruby Sunday fall to the ground, and he does a big emotional reaction of, There you go, there's my Shooty Gatwa impression. I think he'll be wrapping up Justification's unit logs. I think he will be wrapping up that series soon, so I'm excited to see people's reaction to the ending, because I am in the final part. No spoilers from me, though. Anyway, that's more McGann here. We've got a peace connection, everybody! We've got a bit of McGann's goddamn forehead. I don't think Boom is a bad episode, but I don't think it's great. I don't think it's peak. I definitely don't think it's one of the upper echelons of Shooty's admittedly very short era. If not Billie Piper, who should have been the 16th Doctor? A friend of mine said Steph McWally. Is that her name? The woman from the Time Hotel. I don't know if I fully agree with that, but honestly, I'm not the person to come to for casting, because I am so boring. I would probably be the person that would just say, bring 14 back! It was fun! Basically, no one who's like just, no one who's already been in the Doctor Who. It's get someone new, anyone else, or just end it on a cliffhanger and wait. You don't have to show Billy. Woo forehead, damn right. I don't know what this is. It's a bit of blue. I think that's a bit of Colin, so I'm going to put that at the bottom. This looks like it's either Joe Martin or War, similar colour, so I'm going to pop that up by McGann's forehead. I feel like such a dope drop in that. I was hoping for Jack Reeves as the new Doctor. Wrong. Incorrect opinion. I would be boring. I would be the same as Tennant or Smith. We don't need that again. We need a new Doctor. We know how the show survives, and it's new people, new teams. I love you, RTD. We tried you again. Someone new, please. To be fair, Matt Smith would be excellent in any role. I love him. I would love to see him back. I would have loved to see him in the 60th. Who knows? Maybe for the 65th anniversary we can get him back. Colin Morgan, I don't know who he is, but I'm assuming he's a very good actor, so why not? That looks like a Pertwee eye. That's going over by Jonathan Pertwee, I think. We've got another connection, everybody! We got Jonathan Pertwee's eye! If they do 14 and Billy merging to Regen, doing the Lady Loki and Loki kissing scene, I will scream. Oh, I can't be dealing with Tenrose. No, thank you. You know what? It's got its fans. That's a Capaldi eye right there. Look at that. Oh, I'd have that. But you know what? I respect people who like Tenrose. I am not one of those people. I think it's cringe. Honestly, I'll take 15 and Rogue over 10 and Rose. If you had a TARDIS interior, what would it be? Smith's first one. Easily Smith's first one. The like golden, sort of orange mess of a console. I adore it. But that is also nostalgia talking, so shush. I will also take Smith's second one, the Capaldi one as well. That's Joe Martin, baby. That's Joe Martin's mouth. I'm an expert at Joe Martin's mouth. Don't take that out of context. Don't do it. I'll get you. Honestly, I'd like Reddy Edmayne. That's not how you say it. Eddie Redmayne. I don't know. Maybe because I can only see him as either a Smith type from Fantastic Beasts or whatever the hell he was doing in Jupiter Ascending. Go! You know, that was bad. But maybe he's good. I don't know. BBC Merlin. I see I haven't watched Merlin, so I wouldn't know. I think that's Jonathan Pertwee's hair. No, I won't stop calling him Jonathan Pertwee. Because I think it's funny. And that's a Whittaker eye right there. If I think it's funny, I will run a joke into the ground. Because I'm a professional. That's Jonathan Pertwee's jacket. And that's a side piece. Capaldi Eye is great. Capaldi Eye will kill. Just by looking at you. Joe Martin's lips, baby, is quite the message to read. That's another Whittaker eye, everybody. We got 2 Whittaker eyes. Oh, mate. We're cooking now. Let him cook. That's a Troughton forehead. Hell yeah. What are your other favourite shows? It's a very good question. I don't know. There's nothing that really scratches the itch that Doctor Who does, you know. I enjoyed Last of Us Series 1. I enjoyed that very much, although I'm not wanting to watch Series 2 because I know what will happen, and that makes me sad. Other than that, I mean, I enjoyed Sherlock when it was on. What We Do in the Shadows, I think that's hilarious. One of the funniest shows I've ever watched. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I was also a big fan of that when that was on. There are probably others, and I genuinely can't think of them. To be fair, Torchwood's Children of Earth was tremendous. We will never get a show like that again, for better or for worse. More Whittaker Eye. Oh my goodness, it's hot. Yes, I really want the Loki showrunners to showrun Who. Loki, I enjoyed well enough, especially the first series. I don't know how much of the bad stuff is just because it's part of the big Marvel brand. You know what I mean? I'm not confident enough in saying they should be showrunner. But again, maybe. Why not? I tried Breaking Bad. I couldn't get into it. I won't lie to you. I just couldn't quite get the vibe. But you know what? Mad respect to those who do. Because it's clearly one of the best shows on that's ever been on television, especially in recent years. Part of the Golden Age. Or other new Golden Age, but it's just not for me. They did write Rogue. Oh, did they? Okay, well, maybe then. I liked Rogue. Whittaker's Eyes is hot. Whittaker is hot. Can we just say that? Is it anti-woke to say Jodie Whittaker is hot? Because let's be honest, most people who have played the Doctor are kind of hot. Are they not? Are they not hot? It rhymes, so it must be true. Right, who is you? Oh, that's a bit of Tom Baker scarf, everybody. First bit of Tom's on the board, everyone. Not to get you too excited, but Tom's on the board. Tom's on the board, everybody. It's very warm right now, I gotta say. It was a bit of pink. There's a bit of pink. It could be Troughton. But I think that's down by the Smith, potentially. So I'm going to put it over here. Potential bit of Smith on the board, lads. Get excited. That's a bit more Jonathan Pertwee. Oh, Jonathan Pertwee's growing. We got a bit of his forehead. Big day for a fan of foreheads. You know what? I think this is Capaldi's forehead. I had it wrong. And I do have many things wrong. This is fun. I really enjoyed the little test stream I did the other day. Hence why I'm doing this. Just a little casual chat, you know. I don't know how many of you are watching, actually. Maybe I should have a look. There is 7. A nice, yeah. That's enough. John Pertwee is very attractive. He is. My God, isn't he? Like, especially Silver Fox. That's the word you'd use to describe him. Silver Fox. That's a bit of Joe Martin, baby. We got a bit more Joe. Joe Martin is incredibly recognizable. Like her outfit, her hair, just sort of her vibe. I adore her very much. Who doesn't like Tom Baker's scarf? He is tremendous. That's a bit more Colin. Oh yeah, we got another connection. Again, I genuinely don't think there's ever been a bad Doctor. I have Doctors I prefer, but there's never been a bad Doctor. Oh, that's a bit of Tennant suit. I see those stripes. That's a bit of Tennant, everybody. We got Tennant on the board. Shout out to David Tenoyent, the man, the myth, the legend. You can be sick him of all you want. Ooh, a little cheeky £2. Jodie is cute. I agree. That was worth £2. I agree. Jodie is adorable. You know what? Yeah. Hot isn't the word to describe Jodie. It is adorable. It is cute. You are actually very correct. I honestly have a feeling that Russell was pressured to come back to Who. It's possible. I mean, unfortunately we won't know until years down the line, because that's just how TV works. You know, it's a big, complicated industry, and you will never know the full story until what's his face, Clever Dick Films does a retrospective in like 10 years. I shat myself when I accidentally dropped the 10th Doctor Funkos when I tried opening them. Oh, was that you? I sold a few of my Funko Pops on Instagram, and I'll be selling a few more bits on Instagram if you're keen. Follow me there. But yeah, whoops. I think Peter Capaldi is a bit of a bad Doctor. Okay, I can understand it, because his Doctor was put places where I don't think Capaldi's strengths were. Like Harry mentioned this as well. My good boy Harry, I love him to bits. He said that Capaldi isn't very good at sort of joy and whimsy. He's more of like the angry, serious Doctor. That's why he preferred Series 8 to him, well, personally. And I can't disprove that. I disagree, but I also understand it. Jodie deserved better in terms of writing. I mean, that's not a hot take. I think everybody kind of agrees with that. It's sad, and I hate agreeing with it, because I know the kind of people who agree with that are 9 times out of 10 assholes. But I mean, there is truth to it. But then again, Chibnall, I think, wrote a couple of very good stories, like Power of the Doctor especially. It's exactly what it needed to be. It was fan wank and very enjoyable. Like, it still had a lot of his isms, you know, the title cards, the jumping around needlessly, the over-explanation of things. That's a Smith eye, I think. But, I don't know, I'm also not very smart, really, about these things. I can say what I like, I can say what I don't like. I'm not very good at explaining myself, which is what makes my ranking videos so fun. I've got to make it make sense. That's Davison hair. We got a bit of Davison on the board, everybody. Get excited. That's Capaldi's shirt. Everybody, can we get a shout out for Capaldi's shirt? The current interior matched 13 more than her interior. You know what? I wouldn't agree, but when they released those pictures specifically of her in 15's interior, it does suit her well. Like, Shooty, I think, should have had something more colourful in hindsight. I mean, I love the console room. I love the new console room. It's truly tremendous. But whether it suited Shooty, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it did. That's an Eccleston eye. We got Eccleston eye and forehead. And we got a bit of connection between McGann and Jonathan Hurt as well, which is cool. I don't mean to be like an a-hole, to be honest. I have nothing against Whittaker or Chibnall, but I just wish 13... I mean, we all wished Jodie had better. Like, she was the first female Doctor. She deserved incredible writing. It's up to public opinion whether she actually got it, I suppose. Like, everyone's going to have a different opinion. That's life. That's hard. This is fun. Thank you all for joining me. This is really fun so far. I'm having a lovely time. That's a bit more Troughton hair, baby. I have shut the cats out, by the way. Because I know what they're like. They will eat this puzzle. Christopher Eccleston is the best. John Hurt is the best. You can't have both! I love Eccleston. I literally the other day rewatched Parting of the Ways and Bad Wolf. Still holds up. One of probably the best finale the show's ever had. Like, I love Series 5, but you really can't top Parting of the Ways. It's not been done yet, in my opinion. That's a bit of Hartnell, maybe? No, that's a bit of Pertwee, I think. Yeah, I had that wrong. Bit of Pertwee's hair. John Hurt, also, just considering he only had the one episode and a few audios, which I haven't listened to, I've only watched Day of the Doctor. Incredible. Absolutely incredible performance. Did exactly what he was required to do. I do think it should have been either Eccleston or McGann, honestly, but considering, you know, how difficult that would have been, the optics of it, John Hurt being this one-off Doctor is fantastic. Even though it led to I don't know. You could debate it was the starting point for a lot of crap. I think that's Hartnell's arm, but that's also possibly hair. I'm going to put that back, because I'm not sure. That could be a bit of Smith's quiff. Unsure. That's a bit of... I see. I remember the first time I did this, Whittaker's shirt. There's a lot more to that there than you might expect. I feel like Billie Piper is not going to be a very good Doctor. They're just bringing her back for nostalgia. I'm still not convinced she's going to be the Doctor. I think they only put that in last minute just so Shooty didn't end on a cliffhanger, essentially. I think that was a scramble of like, oh god, we need to do something. I don't know. Billy! It literally couldn't be more of a calling in a favour if they tried. But also, they now have to write their way out of that. And I'm excited to watch them scramble. Thanks again for that donation earlier, by the way. That was really nice. Which one of you lovely people did that? Meowzo9. Thank you, Meowzo9. I love you very much. That was very kind of you. Day of the Doctor is the best. It's truly incredible. The 50th is amazing. Like, I think it is probably the best special episode that we've ever gotten, you know? Best anniversary special, certainly. Moffat really cooked there. I didn't really dig any of the stuff he did for Shooty's era, but you can't deny Moffat is still in the upper echelons of fandom. Like, if for Doctor Who especially. Like, it's incredible what he managed to achieve in his time as showrunner. And obviously in RTD1. My god. What a legend. I'd love to meet him one day. What would be your stunt cast for the Doctor? Oh, you know what? That's a very good question. I like that question a lot. That is a very good question. That's Colin's neck. Not Colin's neck. That would not be my stunt cast. Well, I get, honestly, it'd be daft, but I'm going to say Smith. Just to have Smith again. I think I don't want to say he deserved better, but he deserves better now. Like, he's not, I don't think, remembered by the general public as being one of the greats. Because it always comes back to Tennant, because the show and like the other media pushes Tennant a lot more, which I think is ridiculous. Because Smith and his era is absolutely incredible. Like, it deserves to be held up in high regard by the general public a lot more than I think it is. I don't think that's a hot take. I don't know what. Yeah, stunt casting. That's an interesting one, because it could literally be anyone, couldn't it? I mean, to be fair, Tom's still kicking. Did you see they recently did a photo shoot of him in his garb, in his season 18 garb? Put him there. All you need is for 5 minutes. Why not? That would make people go nuts. What are we all doing, by the way? What are you guys all doing? You got me in the background. We're just having a chill. We're having a chill. Maybe we'll have a cheeky kiss later. Oh, I tell you what, Pertwee's going off. We got a bit of his Sonic now. I mostly blame Disney for Shooty leaving, only because they took their time and Shooty wasn't ready to film. That's not how I'm seeing it, personally. I mean, you can probably blame Disney for a lot of things. But I think Shooty is a rising star, and wanted to be the Doctor, but got the role of the Doctor at the wrong time. Like, his star shot up just as he got the role, but then stagnated because Doctor Who is such a demanding job. Every actor that's ever played the Doctor has said, like, you have to donate so much of your time to Doctor Who that you just can't do anything else. You really can't. Not unless you are multiple of the same person. What the heck is this? Is that a bit of... What am I looking at here? I don't know. I'm going to put that back because I don't know. You're making lunch. Excellent. I'm about to play the video game RoboCop Rogue City. Hell yeah. Smith deserves to play the Valyard. Not a bad shout. I reckon Valyard will be next on the list. If we've gotten to the Rani and Omega, I think it's only a matter of time that we get some Valyard content up in this piece. Could you do a Tom Baker impression in this live stream? Yes, absolutely. It's not a perfect impression, of course. It's just a bit silly. But I enjoy the silly voice. There's very few impressions I can actually do. Like, I call myself an impressionist just because I can sort of do the Tennant and the Smith, you know. But like all the classics, especially like Colin, it's comedy impression. You get the vibe of it. It's not exact, and that's okay. That's okay. You got to keep moving. What the fuck is this one? I think you turn it like that. Maybe a bit of that. I don't know. The plot thickens. I'm going to put that one back. I'm unsure. The Omega design in Reality War was questionable. It wasn't questionable. It was rubbish. Big space baby. Space babies! Yeah, I'm still mad. But at the same time, I mean, considering how much of a mess Reality War was, do I really want OG Omega in it? Do I want to taint his legacy? I don't think so. I don't think so. Leave the shave in the water the men? I don't think so. Sorry, I had to go full Elastigirl there. Oh, that's a bit of Tennant quiff. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the quiff, everybody. We got Tennant's quiff. Today's a good day. Screw Reality War. We got 10 quiff. I am sweating buckets. That's a bit of Tom Baker scarf. I don't want to do Tom Baker scarf this early, though, because there's a lot. What if Billie Piper is the Velyard? I think she could do that. I think it would be a bit naff, personally. But maybe. With the right writing, you never know. I don't know. As long as she's not the Doctor. I think we all agree in that as a fandom. As a collective. Which is rare. It's rare the Doctor Who fandom can come together. But it's also very telling that the fandom comes together only when everything's crap. What's your favourite 15th Doctor outfit? Ooh, I'd say the Church of Ruby Road look. I think that's the one I always go to in my mind for Shooty. I know, like, the one he was revealed in is popular, but I think that's a bit too boring. A bit too just sort of one block colour. I love the colourfulness of Shooty's look in Church of Ruby Road. That leather jacket. Tennant is the best. That's the third one you've said is the best. You can't say they're all the best. I mean, I agree. Tennant's incredible. Obviously, I'm a fan. Oh, yes. But, I don't know. You got to pick one. Cheating. Cheat. That's Hartnell to Troughton, I think. We're doing well, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why I'm wearing these in hindsight. I don't think I need to be wearing these and sweating buckets. I could show off my hair more. Hi. I need a haircut, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, we got a bit more text. That goes over here. It says BBC Studios. Not anymore. It's Disney. Ho ho. Doctor Who puzzle moment. Guys, it's a bit of a puzzle moment. This is fun. I like puzzles. This is a random fact of me, is that I love a jigsaw puzzle. Like, I know I'm doing Doctor Who puzzle because, obviously, but every Christmas I do one or two Christmas-themed jigsaw puzzles, and that's one of the things I do. I'm with my mother. Not with my mum. I don't do a puzzle with my mum, but she does one and then I do it. Faster, because I'm better than her. Same church look is great. It is! Church of Ruby Road. And honestly, that's one of the best ones of his era. I adore Church on Ruby Road. I think it's very simple but effective. That is Jodie to Capaldi right there. I think that is Smithquiff. Hashtag Smithquiff. Can we get that trending? Hashtag Smithquiff. That's an Eccleston Eye. We got 2 Eccleston Isles on the board. Why is there just an eye for each puzzle piece in the middle? Because eyes are very... You can tell whose eye is who very quickly, so I'm just putting them in thing. It is a bit creepy when I look at the stream and I just see Pertwee and Jodie peering out. Like, if you look out your window and you just see that, you would be a bit freaked out. But also, stare into the soul! We got Eccleston. We've got Jodie. We've got Jonathan Pertwee. We've got Colin Baker's mouth. We're on! I'm thinking of switching my Baron suit to a Magnoli suit, which is damn expensive, but it's Doctor Who merch, and I have to. That is accurate. I've only ever worn a Magnoli suit once, and that is James Sutton's suit, when I interviewed him for the community show a few years ago. And honestly, where I want to go, like, oh, you know, the cheap version is fine. It's fine. Magnoli is good. Like, if you want the suit, you know, it's you can't go much better than Magnoli. But honestly, I say that I adore my 2 Baron suits, the blue suit and the and the brown suit. I adore them both, and I've worn them so much, so often. I would keep them. I would keep them on all the time if I could. So honestly, if you want a cheaper version of the Tenant suit, or I think a few others they do, then do it. Do Baron. Like, if price is your concern, Baron will absolutely do the job, especially in pictures. Like, you will barely tell the difference in photos. You are very funny. Thank you, Albert. I am very funny. We got a corner piece. We got the first corner piece. It's Hartnell corner piece. Yes! I am a god at jigsaw puzzles. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I think we know that eye. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it's Tenant time. We got a bit of Tenant, and I think that connects to his quiff. Oh, yes. You got another eye staring at you. Oh. You have no idea how happy I was when I figured out I could do a 10 impression. The joy on Little Jack's face. Oh, speaking of, we got Tenant Sonic. We got Tenant Sonic. It's such a snake. I can't talk. Hell yeah, brother. I should probably mention again, Hartnell's corner piece, everybody. Hi-oh, hi Fubby, Albert, David, yes. Now, I should probably mention again that I am doing this as a sort of gateway back into Out of Plot, my Doctor Who charity event that I'll be doing in a few months' time. The date might be changing, ooh, but in a good way, because more people will be able to come. No spoilers. But I'm very excited about Out of Plot, to do Doctor Who live on stage. It's my one thing I've always wanted to check off my list of just things, because it's cool. It's a cool idea, and not a lot of people have done it, you know. So if you're interested in that, search Chicken Casanova. That's chicken, as in Bacok, and Casanova, as in I owe Casanova a chicken. And you can find all the info there. Or go to the Just Giving link in the link below to help donate to our fundraiser. Our current goal is £750, and we have already raised over £600. So if you want to be, you know, helping me out, getting to the next goal, please do. And if we do hit that goal, I'll be taking Colin the Dalek, the Dobson's lovely Dalek, to Worthing Pier to cause some chaos. So please donate if you want to see me embarrass myself in public with a Dalek. Sonic screwdriver impression when? Okay. Excuse me, 1 second. I need to prepare myself. Sorry, let me just... Hold on. Just... Oh, okay. Okay. There you go. No, I'll do it real. There we go. That's my Sonic screwdriver impression. I'm an impressionist. Did you know that? Barely. Tenant mouth! Which Doctor would you travel with? Ooh. Here's the thing, right? You got to consider. You can't just pick your favourite. You can't pick your favourite, because you've really got to consider who you'd be safest with. Because I assume most of you would go like, I don't want to die. I'd like to see the universe, not die a horrible death. So who treated their companions right? Most of Hartnell's got out safe, and he was quite cheery by the end. Troughton's got their mind wiped, but they did live, I think. Pertwee's, I think, got away with a lot of good stuff, as did Tom's. Oh, Adric, though. Oh, no, that was Davison, so not Davison. Colin strangled one of his. No, thank you. McCoy, I love McCoy, but Ace went through the ringer. Did she not? McGann, don't even want to know. Eccleston, he was very hostile towards men, and I am one of those, last I checked. Tennant, Martha, and Donna, actually. Smith got Amy and Rory sent back in time, but they did live happily ever after. Capaldi, Bill got turned into a fucking slibsman. Jodie's got out alright, although Dan did lose his house. 14 lived with Donna, so if you want Tennant living in your house. So I'm going to go with 14. There we go, I figured it out. I would travel with 14. Yeah. Although if you want a baby, 15. 15 puts a baby in you. Well, not literally, because he mentioned many times that he was infertile. So yeah, 14. Didn't think that would be my answer, but 14. Tenant mouth. Tenant mouth alert, everybody. Oh my god, so genuine, so true. I don't know where this goes. What are you? What are you? Sorry, a bit of a Doctor Who poop reference. What are you? It's happening again. Can't you feel it, Trish? Can't you feel it, Trish? I could tell the difference. What was that noise? Must have been the wind. Yep. It was. Whoosh. It was the wind. Speaking of. Echo! Echo! Haha. Yes. Who wouldn't want Tennant living in their house? I know I would. Oh my god, so true! Tennant. Look, if we're talking about hottest doctors, if we're to go back to this conversation. Jesus Christ. Mate, that man ages like a fine wine as well. Like, I don't drink wine. Or drink at all. But. Earthshock, did you ever like that episode? No! I don't like Earthshock. I think it's bad. It's bad and boring. I don't understand the hype. That and Caves. I'm a. This is now a Peter Davison hate channel. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I'm not big on any Fifth Doctor content. I bar the 5 Doctors, but I feel like that's cheating. I keep finding Tom Baker scarf pieces, but I don't want to start that yet because it's complicated. That's a bit of Joe Martin though, baby. That is something very descriptive, I know. That's John Hurt to Joe Martin for sure. I've got an ear. Whose ear is that? That's Tennant's ear. Oh, I'm finding all the Tennant pieces now, baby. I need to shimmy over Eccleston to make room for Tennant. RTD be like. RTD in 2005 be like. Bit of Davison hair. Sorry to be relatable, guys. When I met him on the 24th, I tried to say something, but I couldn't. God, MCM on that day didn't know what to control the line. I'm assuming you're talking about Tennant at MCM most recently. That's why I don't like meeting celebrities. I never know what to say, and then I look like an idiot. Because you can just go up to him and be like, oh, I'm a big fan, and that's valid. He's like, oh, I'm a big fan, thank you. But, like, you spend a lot of money for one picture and 5 seconds of barely audible dialogue. I don't understand the point, personally. But also, it means a lot to a lot of people, so, like, fuck me, right? That's McCoy. Guys, we got our first bit of McCoy. It's taken so long, but we got our first bit of McCoy, and we got a bit of Tom Baker's eye, and we got a bit more Jonathan Pertwee eye. Mate, Jonathan Pertwee, he's nearly done, everybody. Like, look at that. And I've got his mouth. What that mouth do, John? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That was disgraceful. I should be held accountable. I expect to be cancelled any day now. I'm overdue. Yeah, I was not there on the Saturday of MCM to witness the chaos of those lines, but I did meet him at LFCC, and if you want to talk about absolute chaos, LFCC when there's a big guest on, there's no management. Maybe it's better now, but oh my god. Tom Baker eye good? Correct. Tom Baker eye iconic. Iconic. I'm funny. I'm a comedian. No, I'm not. Just a backpedal immediately. No, I am not. I do love this. I do love a good puzzle. It's just fun. It's just fun. Ever heard of fun? Ever heard of fun, Sydney? I'm Sydney Norman now. Fun. Ever heard of fun? Adventure in Space and Time. My god. Mark Gatiss, he absolutely smashed that script. It was amazing. Well, probably one of my favourite things to come out of the whole 50th thing as well. Like, I love Day of the Doctor, obviously, but I've probably rewatched Adventure in Space and Time more. Is that weird? It's probably weird. But it's good! It's just good, man. Good bro. Broski. Brohammer. I could keep going, but I won't. To respect your time. I keep seeing message redacted. Are you cowards? I refuse to accept that you have to redact these. Own your mistakes. Here's a question to you, everybody. Everybody watching, all 10 of you. Who's your favourite Doctor Who YouTuber? And don't say me. because you're in my live stream and that's pandering. But I'm curious to know what other people watch. You know what I mean? I'm very curious to know, like, who else they watch, because I don't actually watch a lot of YouTube, truthfully. That's another Tom Baker eye, baby. I mean, I check in on Mr. TARDIS every once in a while. I like a good bit of snares every once in a while, but there's none I religiously watch. The closest thing for me would be Doctor Who Poop. I think they're hysterical, but they don't really do much these days because, well, life. You know what I mean? But that's the only one I ever religiously watched. Like, whenever they dropped a new vid, I'd go mental. That's Capaldi's hair. Oh, that's a lot. There's a lot of his hair. I'll put it down there, but I'm not gonna go crazy on his hair right now. DW 2012. Ah, yes. Lovely people they are. Lovely, lovely people. I have nothing but love for Dom, Luke, and Meg. Delightful bunch. Minecraft Doctor Who. I used to be into that. In fact, I made some of that back in the day. It was all trash. We all dip our toes into Minecraft Doctor Who. It's practically a rite of passage. Tharis. Oh, yep, Tharis, another lovely chap I've met a couple times. Really nice guy. Appeared in Doctor Who as well. He was in Wish World, which is wild. How he kept that a secret is a mystery to me. But I bet he's chuffed a bit. I'm chuffed a bit for him, honestly. Well done to him. But he's no Barney. He's no Harry, aka Hudson Media. We got another corner. We got a Davison corner, everybody. Welcome to Davison Corner. My least favourite corner. This is once again Davison hate channel now. Don't like it? Don't care. DW Fan 91. Can't say I have heard of him, but I'm sure he is lovely, as most people in the fandom are. Not everyone. RDW, Roblox Doctor Who. Ah, see, I missed the boat. I did enjoy a bit of Roblox in my day, but that was sort of pre-YouTube. I only really got into YouTube at the same time I got into Minecraft. Yep. There's no wrong answers. There's no wrong answers, no bad answers. I mean, obviously I'm the best one. Hence why I had to disqualify myself. It would just be cheating. Because I'm amazing. What other YouTuber does jigsaw puzzle content on their channel? No one, because they're cowards. Unlike me, who is giving you that content. I could do this all day, bro. That's not true. I've got a train at 5. But I could do this all day. Maybe I'll do this later tonight. If anyone's free, maybe I'll do a big continuation of this jigsaw puzzle tonight. Because look, we've only been doing this for a bit, and look at this. It's practically done. That's a bit more Tenant suit. That's a bit of his collar there, I do believe. It's a bit of a jumble. Musou9, cheeky plug. I see you. I see you plugging yourself. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You got to get your name out there. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to start once you've got good momentum. Like, if you have a few things pop off, then you're away. But when you're just starting out, it's very hard, very, very hard to make a name for yourself in the fandom, because YouTube is already very, very busy. I don't know if saturated is the word, but very busy. And Doctor Who fandom is also very, very busy. Like, there's a bit of everything. You know, there's someone known for everything. Yeah. Oh, actually, speaking of YouTubers, one I'm really excited for is Thomas Rhys K is recently, in the last couple of days, making a comeback with his fan film series, which I think is awesome. Let me actually find it, because I'd love to plug that. If none of you have heard of Thomas Rhys K, he was part of Trinity Productions back in the day. He was a very talented chap, and he's actually mates with RTD these days, apparently. But yeah, he's made a comeback, which is crazy. Thomas Rhys K. Where? Oh, how would I even find it? I'm subscribed as well. This is embarrassing. Let me search his old. He used to go by the Master Crevice on YouTube, if you've heard of it. Here we go. So it's Doctor Who TRK 2026. Highly recommend checking this out because he was an incredible talent back in the day, and to see he's making a comeback, I'm very excited about. Very, very excited about. Character options would rather make toys of heads in toilets rather than do Doctor Who figures. I don't know what you're talking about, but I hope I don't know what you're talking about. Because if they're making skibbity shit, I'm going to be very upset. But then again, Doctor Who figures probably haven't been selling that well, over the last few years. That's just sort of the facts of the matter. Like, if it's not making money, then why would they? They could just keep making Daleks. I mean, look, the boom has passed. The boom 2024 has passed for Doctor Who figures. Unless they start, making what people want, as opposed to random stuff. Because they did make some very weird things. They are making that shit. Oh, good. That's great. You know what? That's kind of based. No, I don't like what I'm saying. But I'm saying it anyway. I don't know what that is. But we're here to learn. So we'll move on. What do? Well, there's a bit of John Hurt's beard. Okay. The excitement builds, everybody. Is that... I think that's a bit more of McCoy. I love a bit of McCoy. Do you think Roboto replicas are going to make a 15th Sonic? I think eventually. I mean, it's what they're known for, right? Making Sonic screwdrivers. It just makes sense. It's probably just a bit trickier considering all other Sonics, for the most part, are just tubes. Variations of tube. So they're not probably equipped to make a Sky Remote. So you just got to give them time. Like, if there's money in it, and it's their niche, they'll make it. You just give it time. Hot take, 13 Sonic should have looked more thrown together than the scrap metal. I agree with that, honestly. I think, considering the whole point... Oh, that's Smith's tweed jacket. I think it's just, considering how it was made in the episode, it should have been a bit more rough around the edges, a bit like Jodie was. But, I mean, that design was sort of failed from the start for me. It's just a bit boring. I don't know. But that's just me. That's just me. 13's era wasn't for me, and that's okay. Not every era of the show can be for you. But the fun thing is about the show is that it has been going on for so long that there will be one for you. You just got to find it. And now it's almost all on iPlayer. You can just skim and see what works for you, which is cool. I would have never thought that, like, Troughton, going all the way back to the 60s would be for me. But, goddamn, Troughton's era, it scratches an itch. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it, which is really odd. It's, is what it is. Everyone's got their era. I happen to have a good chunk, which I'm happy with. So if there's a new era that's not for me, then so be it. Scrap metal, well, yeah, it's probably true. I think that's Davison's nose. Davison's one of the only doctors I haven't got eyes for. McGann and John Hurt as well. But I've been trying to focus on finding these side pieces. Oh, just said McGann's eyes. I found it. Because I don't know if you're a complex puzzle master like me, but you got to find the edges first. You got to find the sides. Edging is important. Don't take that out of context. Dom should play Shooty in Doctor Who Road. You know what? But here's the thing, right? I don't like getting other people involved in Doctor Who Road because that's my baby. Like, the whole sort of conceit of Doctor Who Road is that I play everyone, bar the very few rare examples. And look, Dom doesn't actually live that far from me. I love Dom to bits. He's really great. In fact, I'm going to be seeing him on next Friday, funnily enough. I'm going to stay on his sofa. Because I'm going to Big Finish Day. And I needed a place to stay the night before. And he's very kindly offered... Well, I say offered. I asked But he kindly said yes for me staying the night, which is nice. The amount of outfits that man has as well. Oh my god, Shooty. Can you calm down on the variants, please? Well, I guess he will now. Because... I'm very curious to see how Shooty's star rises now that he's free of Doctor Who, honestly. He could go a lot of places, and I wish him all the best. Like I have a say in it. But I think he will do very well for himself. Very, very well. Come on! Okay, we got a couple more eyes, but only like bits of eyes. Is that a bit of Tom? No. Ooh, that's tricky. I don't know whose eye that is. It could be Collins? No. Could be a bit of Smith. I'm going to put it back. We've got another one here. That's Colin. That's Colin's eye. It's tricky now, isn't it? It's getting tricky. Big Finish Day. Yes. Oh, so next weekend, I think on just the Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, there's a small con themed around Big Finish. It's Big Finish Day. They do it every year, apparently. I've always wanted to go. You know, have a chat, have a mingle. But unfortunately, it's all the way in Derby. If you give Derby a Google, it's past Birmingham, so it's a bit north. And I live closer to London, so it's a bit hard for me to get there, which I only realised after I booked the ticket. So it took a bit of wrangling on my part to make it work, but I'm making it work because I'm desperate to go at least once to see what it's like. Worth a Google. Worth a Google, Big Finish Day. If you're interested in Big Finish, I think it's definitely worth your time to check it out. And I mean, if you're going, let me know. I'm happy to say hi. I love meeting people at conventions. I almost always go to MCM London. I don't think I've missed one since 2015. I haven't missed one. So yeah, no. Sometimes I go to LFCC. I don't think I'm going this July, just because of money. Although I do like an LFCC. They're usually good for Doctor Who. That's mainly why. La da dee, la da doo, la da dum. La da dee, la da doo, la da dum. I think that's a bit more of Jodie there. Oh, I think that might connect. Oh, we got a connection down here, baby! Hot take, 14/15, and let's be honest, Billy's TARDIS is possibly going to be the same TARDIS. Oh, I see, so the TARDIS will carry over. I'd be very surprised if it didn't carry over, because it was probably very expensive. I imagine that's probably the most expensive TARDIS ever built. I think it is a gorgeous box, a gorgeous console and box, to be fair. I could see them changing the box just for the sake of changing it for a new Doctor, because we have now had it since 2018 when Jodie took over. So that is like over half a decade of the same console, same box, which is wild. But we shall see what we shall see. You know, I'm happy for them to keep the console, but I kind of wish they changed the box. I like that box. I love that box. I think it's beautiful, but you got to differentiate it for a new Doctor. Not necessarily Billy's. Fair enough for keeping it for Billie Piper, because she doesn't deserve it. But, well, that's a bit of Smithquiff, baby. But yeah, when the actual 16th Doctor comes along, you know, I would like them to change it up. Change things up. Because they should. You know, I'm dropping pieces again. This is probably peak nerd for me, personally. Can you think of anything nerdier than doing a Doctor Who live stream of a Doctor Who jigsaw puzzle? I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to put that back. That's annoying. Is that not weird? What would that be? Would it be a Hartnell's jacket, maybe? Yeah, I think it might be, actually. I'll put that up there for now. Hot take, that TARDIS is beautiful but empty. Yeah, that's probably true. I can't argue that. TBH. I mean, I like that, like, jukebox they put in there. Just seems so out of place. Like, it's just there. It's a bit naff. And again, maybe it just doesn't suit Shooty. Who knows? Maybe that's the problem with it. Who am I to say? Other than a Big old nerd. Wow, the Billism. Billism. Billism? Oh, Billy. Okay, yeah, okay. Because I was thinking of Hartnell before I read it. Who's not thinking of Hartnell? I think the box should have a darker blue repaint, like the Series 5 11th Doctor box. I mean, I agree with you purely because I love the Series 11... the Series 5 Smith box. That is my favourite box. I love 10's box, but Series 5, that's my true nostalgia, personally. Which is surprising, right? You'd think it'd be 10. And that's when I got into the show with 10, but Smith came at the right age. The perfect age. Would you go to Wales Comic Con? You know, everyone says, if you're talking about Telford, everyone's told me that it's great. So maybe. But again, it takes me like 2 to 3 hours to get to Wales. So maybe. It's not a no, but I would love to go in the near future. That'd be great. I'd love that. Got a bit of Hartnell hair. Hartnell hair in effect. Yeah, I mean, if any of you have gone to Telford, let me know how it is, and maybe I'll go. Without the metallic-y wood grain, I'm not smart enough to know the difference. That's Joe Martin's eye. We got another eye on the board. History has its eyes on you. Hamilton reference. Haha. I think they should have added choral supports in the 14-15 titles to give him more. I disagree. I disagree strongly with that. I think the choral would have looked very out of place. And then obviously with it carrying over to duty, it's just another Tennant reminder. And I love Tennant, but he's had enough. But I get what you mean. It's very white and clinical, which works maybe on a Hartnell-sized console, but maybe not that big unless they added a bit more pop. I think if they did more with the color changing roundels, then it would have been okay, but they didn't, so boo. Do you have a favorite sport or football team? No. My father and my older brother like Arsenal, but I ain't got a Scooby. Do I look sporty to you? Have you been seeing my skinny arms? I might go to MCM October if Matt Smith is there, because I need to meet him. I'd be surprised if they got Smith for that, but then again, they got him for LFCC a few years ago. And you know what? I've told this story a few times, but when I went to LFCC to meet him, as I entered the con dressed as Series 11, I keep doing that, Series 7 Smith, he passed me with his security entourage, tapped me on the shoulder and said, "You're looking good, mate," and off he went. Wild. You would not have that at MCM. LFCC is like the only con that could even happen at. That is one of my core memories. One of my favourite memories of any convention ever is that. 100%. Do you still have the wig of Hartnell hair? Oh, yeah. I don't get rid of wigs. It's all... I can't really aim my camera without ruining the setup I've got. Oh, hello. It's all in there. All my wigs live in there. Is that still... Yeah, okay, good. It's all just chucked in without a care in the world. I don't take good care of my wigs because they're all cheap. I'm not a true cosplayer. That's Hartnell's ear. We got a Hartnell ear, everybody. Can we have a shout out for Hartnell's ear, please? I have all the wigs. I don't really get rid of wigs. Oh, we got another McGann eye. Good, good. Good, good. Oh, bless. Oh, no, dropped a piece. That goes there. Dude, we are on a roll. What time is it? It's 2:45. I've still got time. There's a mouth. There's an ear. Is that Eccleston's ear? Yes, it is. Eccleston's ears. No, it isn't. Is it? My nose has special powers. But Dorsey's ears. Actually, I don't think that is. Oh, I got so excited. Is it? Is it though? I don't know! I'm having a meltdown over Eccleston's ears. I think this is a trout near though. Oh, it's getting very full. I need to start shimmying. I need to start shimmying. It's intense. Apple juice or orange juice? Depends on the day. I think Matt Smith would have made a good master. Yeah, someone said Valiard earlier as well. I don't disagree with that. I think he'd be very good in a darker role. I've seen Last Night in Soho. Tremendous film. I've not seen Morbius. I've not seen Terminator Judgment Day or whatever one he was in. So, I mean, just based on Last Night in Soho, which is an incredible film, highly recommend if you have not seen it and like Edgar Wright. I'm going to blow my nose now. Yeah, this is the content. This is the good content. Sorry, that was unnecessary. Ooh, my chair's breaking in real time. I'm falling back. Whose eye is this? Whose forehead is this? Is this McCoy? It could be McCoy. It could be Troughton too. I think it's Troughton. Thought Terminator 2 Judgment Day good film. Oh yeah, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That's where I got it from. Yeah, I hear T2's like the pinnacle of that series. I have not watched any of it. The closest would be on things like, what do you call it? Oh wow, I've dropped way more pieces on the floor than I thought. Like Stuntman React and Corridor Crew. That's probably what I've seen any amount of Terminator on. Great YouTubers. Some of my favourites. Corridor Crew, even before they did VFX Artists React. I'm sitting on a lot of pieces. Oh, Matt Smith. Hello, I'm Skynet Geronimo. Ah! Wow, that impression was so bad it fell over. Yes, that is what 11 would say. Hello, Sarah. Puzzles are cool. Yes, they are. Haha. Yes. I love my Smith impression. I've really improved it over the years. Especially the last 2 years. Like, starting last year specifically, I really leaned into my Smith. And turns out I'm pretty good at it, if I actually try. Have you read Being Human by Gareth Roberts? It's one of the weirdest and funniest Doctor Who books ever. Isn't Gareth Roberts the bad one? But I do not deny it. I'm sure it's a very weird and funny book. I like the Target books. That's my thing. I love those. Do you like Creature of the Pit? I don't know which one that is. I think that's a Tom one, if I'm not mistaken, but I couldn't tell you my opinion, because that would be too personal and information. From series 17, okay, it is Tom, so the one just before his final series. I don't think I've watched that one, and if I have, it was I have not remembered it, so it can't have been good. That's my answer to that. We've got a good corner down here, haven't we? A reminder about the fundraiser right here. This, what am I doing? This. Fundraiser in the description. Please donate. I would love it. And it's for Suds UK, a brilliant children's charity that I have had experience with in the past. Not fun experience. It is a sad charity, but they are a brilliant charity nonetheless. What is it? Whose mouse are you? That's not Troughton, is it? Could be Troughton. It's either Troughton or Eccleston. I think it's Troughton. I'm going to put it there just for now. I love reading Doctor Who books. My favourite is Touched by an Angel. See, I need to read some of the original ones. Original Doctor Who books. I agree with you. Because I have not read a lot of them. I think I tried reading Prisoner of the Daleks back in school, but that was before I read much. And I still don't read much. But I'm trying to improve myself. Because I'm a bad person. Question, will Billy be moving into the Doctor's flat in Doctor Who Road? Ooh, that's a very good question. You know what? Doctor Who Road has been on such a back burner for me. I have not put any thought really into the next episode of Doctor Who Road properly. I know roughly what's going to happen. I just haven't written the script yet. Can you say I'm sorry, I'm so sorry as David Tennant? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Here, let me put a bit of echo on that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There you go. Happy to do requests. More than happy. I think they're fun. I love showing off my impression. I'm a show-off at heart, as all YouTubers are. No exception. I think it's a bit of Capaldi mouth. Hashtag Capaldi mouth. Can we get that trending, guys? Yes, audiobook of that one is a certified banger. Ah, yes, a good audiobook. That's always a good shout. But then again, I never have time to read audiobooks. Does anyone else have that problem? Who's got the time? I mean, I walk to work, but I can't really get engaged. I more listen to music. It helps when you read it aloud. Okay, fair enough. I do that. Like with the Target books, I do that. I read them aloud because I can't help myself. Especially if I can do the impression. Haha. I've read Day of the Doctor, Waters of Mars, Target, Dalek is amazing. Others, I've got them all packed away now, unfortunately. I've got them all sort of here, if you look. I'm packing up all my stuff. It's all empty. Oh. Whose hair are you? Oh, that's the back of Smith's head. I know the back of Smith's head, like the back of my hand. Ooh, that's new. You know, I've found this little twitch of mine, and Harry does it too, where if I'm not sure of a joke, I will do a deep in-breath, because I'm not sure of the gag. I'm like, haha! So if you ever notice me doing that, it's because I'm unsure if the joke's even worth saying. It's a habit I'm trying to get out of. Have you ever listened to The Sins of Captain John? I have not. That does not ring a bell. Considering you are asking me if I have read it, I'm assuming it's good. If it's not, then why? Oh, we've got a nice line going here, over in the Smith corner. Although it's a bit of Smith without Smith in it, so not the most helpful. So the 11th Doctor's fault that I read it out loud. Yes! Yes, it is. Could you say, would you like a jelly baby, Rory, as Matt Smithington? Would you like a jelly baby, Rory? Would you like a jelly baby, Rory? They're a bit melted in my pocket. I've had them since the 80s or 70s. Unit dating controversy. The Target novel of Rose made Plastic Mickey in the bin seem genuinely creepy. It really did. They didn't need to go off the way they did, but they did. And I respect that. What is this? What is this? Is this more Troughton? Why is Troughton's head so many pieces? Every time I think I'm finished with his goddamn head, it keeps reeling me back in. That's a Capaldi eye for sure. For sure. Nailed it. Thank you. I crave attention. Obviously. Look what I'm doing. I just asked Jack, was Destiny of the Daleks a shit episode? You know what, weirdly, it was one of the first classic episodes I ever watched, Destiny of the Daleks. Not Genesis, Destiny of the Daleks. And I don't remember it being terrible. I think it is bad, especially comparing it to Genesis, but I enjoy it for what it is. You know what I mean? Not a good episode necessarily, but I enjoy it personally. And that's okay, you know? I just realised I made John Hurt's forehead so small because I missed a piece. We're back to Tommy Boy. But I won't be doing Tom. Harry is Tom Baker in Doctor Who. Out of plot. No, it's out of plot. Just out of plot. Ignore the Doctor Who bit. BBC don't like it. So it's just out of plot. A charity stage play. Coming soon. Charity event, in fact. Very exciting. If you want to know more about that, check the fundraising link in the description. If any of you donate even £5, £1, I will love you and I'll give a big kiss. Can you say 11th regeneration speech? Oh, that's a long one. How do they even start? It goes, she walks into the TARDIS, Clara. It started. I can't stop it. This is just the reset. Taking a bit longer now. Just breaking it in. We all change, don't we? We're all stories like that, gone in a moment, like breath on a mirror. Any moment now, he's coming. The Doctor. Yep, and I always will be. Times change, and so must I. Amelia, the first face this face saw. We all change when you think about it. We're all different people all throughout our lives. And that's good. That's great. You've got to keep moving. So long as you remember all the people that you used to be. I won't forget one line of this. Not one day, I swear. I will always remember when the Doctor was me. There we go. I remembered it. Go me. Mickey Smith getting in the bin in Rose is probably for the best, giving the actor. So true. Based and correct opinion on Noel Clark. Oh, Noel. And we all got such a tiz about John Barrowman's penis. Meanwhile, Noel Clark was there, doing really bad things. Don't get me wrong, John Barrowman's thing's fucking weird, but he apologised and move on. Matt Smith, Weetabix are just cardboard Clara. Oh, sorry, right. Weetabix are just cardboard Clara. You say that, but I love a bit of Weetabix. I like a bit. Have you ever had chocolate Weetabix? Tremendous. Hello, Jack Reeves. Hello, Mikey Flying Car 1 or Mickey Flying Car 1, depending on your vibe. I love to hear 11th Doctor saying the 4th Doctor's speech, do I have the right? Ooh, do I remember that? Do I have the right? No, I don't remember it. Damn it. Hold on. Because I am also curious. Maybe this is something. That's the next video I can do. Because I do those, Doctor doing different Doctor speech. I'm surprised I've never done that one. Do I have the right... Maybe it's because it's quite short. Doctor Who speech. Simply touch one wire against the other, and that's it. The Daleks cease to exist. Hundreds of millions of people, thousands of generations can live without fear, in peace, and never even know the word Dalek. Do I have the right? Maybe I'll do that at some point. That'd be fun. Hey Jack, big fan of the channel lol. Thank you, Sci-Fi. Sorry for butchering that. How am I? I'm good. I'm building a Doctor Who puzzle, and I'm having a lovely time chatting with the lovely people of this lovely chat. So I'm having a lovely weekend. I hope you are also doing well. How are you? I do love Weetabix. I just wanted to hear 11 say that. Fair. Valid. Based. See, I know the lingo. That's Colin's jacket for sure. But not yet. That's a bit of Ecclesby. Oh, that's Ecclesby's ear. We found it, everybody. Ecclesby's ear is in. You love to see it. Shoot another shot, try to stop the feeling. Sorry, I've been listening to a bit of Chapel Roan because I'm really cool. I'm good music. 11th Doctor would say that Tom Baker's speech from Genesis. He would. To be fair, it does suit him very well. When I was reading it, sometimes the speeches don't fit, but that one actually worked. 11 doing the Zygon inversion speech. I kind of already did that. I know I did a sort of mix of Doctors in that one. I don't really know why. I think it's just because it was such a long scene. I thought people would get bored if it was just the one Doctor's impression, which is a bit silly in hindsight. So maybe I'll revisit that at some point and do the full thing. That could be fun. If people are into that, I'll do that as a video. Oh, it's getting a bit tight up here. Bit tight. Like her skirt. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Joe Martin's coming together now. No, that's definitely not where her ear goes. 12th Doctor, beans are evil. Bad beans. Capaldi isn't one I'm very good at. Really, I have good days and bad days, as we all do, just generally and emotionally. Beans are evil. Bad beans. There you see, it's not as good. It's not as good as my Smith. But that's okay. Maybe, again, much like with my Smith, maybe if I dedicated time to it, it will improve. Because, things aren't going to get better by just saying it will get better and hoping. You got to actually put the effort in, That's just how life works. Have you ever been recommended by Big Finish? No. I'd be screaming. Actually, well, no, that's technically not true. I have been in contact with Big Finish because of a competition I did once. A few years ago, I don't know, 2020 or 2021, I got involved in a Big Finish competition of an impression competition, because I was like, I'd do impression. So I did the 10th Doctor's bit from Voyage of the Damned, where it's like, you got a problem with that? I'm the Doctor. And I did that, and I won. I won the competition with that impression. Am I on Big Finish's radar? Probs not. And that's okay. That's great. You got to keep moving. But I won, and I got my prize was a wireless Bluetooth speaker that I almost immediately gave away at the first community show panel I did at MCM as a prize. I think Rory of Rassilon Productions ended up winning that. So that's a fun little story of mine. A fun little connection to Big Finish I have. Will that amount to anything? Probs not. But we can only hope. Maybe if everyone... Let's all spam Big Finish. Can everybody message Big Finish real quick? Just being like, why is Jack Reeves not in Big Finish? Please don't do that. I want to be in their good books. That is pretty cool. I wish Billy Piper wears a scarf again, just like Tom Baker, and Jodie Whittaker wear just Patrick Tram, Massimo Jumbo ties a copy for them. Okay, I understand what you're talking about. I hope Billy Piper disappears and we get a good actress. Well, she's a good actress, but it's just what she represents. I don't want that to become the thing we do. Because Doctor Who can't survive with just fan wank all the time. It's just a bit silly, really, isn't it? But that's just me. I hope she wears... I was about to say I hope she wears nothing. That's definitely not what I'm talking about. I hope she just keeps shooty stuff on and we go from there. McCoy's area is an absolute mess. I need to focus that in just a moment, because we can't leave it like that. That's disgraceful. A bit of Smith right there. All we got with Smith coming along. Tom Hiddleston for next Doctor. Maybe it'd be a bit expensive, but then again, he's already on the Disney payroll for Loki, so why not? Why not, I say. He'd be good if they did another Curse of Fatal Death where they just rattle off a bunch of potential new Doctors. Tom Hiddleston would be perfect for that kind of cameo. I'm going to put the box down for a second. Oh, wait, no, I just spotted another eye. Oh, and another bit of... Oh, I see, this is what happens. Oh, and a bit more... God, why... I need to not overextend myself. That's definitely Colin, though. Faux show. I think Billy could do good, but I think her casting was an odd choice. Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, we all agree Billy Piper's a tremendous actress. But... could you really not have gotten anyone else? Again, just end it on a cliffhanger. We don't need it to know right away. Are there any shows, movies you're watching at the moment that you'd recommend? Nothing at the moment. Nothing at the moment. I'm more of a YouTube guy. I just watch random YouTube stuff. That's more my thing. Have you ever tried fish fingers and custard? No, I nearly did. But I cowered it out. I pussied out. I nearly did it for a community show, like cutaway gag. But I am a coward at heart. Also, Smith didn't even do fish fingers and custard. If you watch the behind the scenes, it's like this, under this like pudding, this sort of, I don't know what you call it, but it wasn't a fish finger. If you even look back at the scene, it's not a fish finger. You can see it's like a cuboid as opposed to like a rectangle. They tried to trick us, but we noticed. I definitely want to get more into Big Finish, but there's so many I don't know where to start. Death and the Queen. Yes, the Ten and Donna stuff is a great start. I would recommend, if you want to go in for their best, go for Chimes of Midnight. That is the best Big Finish audio I've ever heard. And granted, I haven't listened to a lot. I'd also recommend, if you're just starting out and you're a new Who fan, go with the 11 and Valerie stuff. 11 and Valerie, truly one of the best TARDIS teams of all time, both in the show and otherwise. I adore them too. It's becoming a bit of a cliche to say that, but it's still true. Here we go. We got a bit of the umbrella forming here. I knew I had all the pieces, I just haven't been putting them together. Yeah, there we go. It's a bit of his neck as well. Here we go. Yeah. 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 What was that about nerd stuff? Is that right? No, I don't know right. Oh, actually, yeah, no, it is. Good! Yeah, quiet taste, I agree with that. I'd love to see Hugh Laurie. Ooh. That's another one that would work well in a Curse of Fatal Death scenario, Hugh Laurie. I love Hugh Laurie, but I worry he would be very similar to Capaldi in a lot of ways. Like, young Hugh Laurie is very Matt Smith coded. Current Hugh Laurie is very Capaldi coded. In fact, he looks a lot like him as well. But I don't hate it in a comedy aspect. That's fun. Pretty sure Matt Smith did eat fish custard, but he had to redo the scene. Oh, maybe. Okay, fair enough. I'll shout. Mikey Flanker 2002. Hello, Mikey Flanker 2002. I'm more of an 11 and Clara fan. Oh, I wish I could say the same. Clara is a beautiful woman. However, I couldn't get into Clara as a character. Personally, it's my cross to bear that I'm not a Clara stan. I can only apologise. Except I won't apologise. You're allowed to have opinions. At least I think so. Where does you go? I thought I had you earlier. Oh, here. Right, okay. Wait, no. Wow. Wow? You what? Oh, no. I don't know. Oh, no. It was in right place. Oh, not quite though. Not yet. Not yet. Also, Shooty leaving is the worst choice he could have made. He's going to be stuck in Doctor Who Road for all eternity. The truest hell is being stuck in Doctor Who Road. What an absolute cluster. I tell you what, if you don't know what Doctor Who Road is, just watch Doctor Who Road Time Fracture. It will blow your mind. It will confuse you to no end. Oh, Time Fracture. God, I love it. I will never be over its closure. If you didn't get to go, you missed out. I'm serious. That's probably the best bit of Doctor Who media ever created. I adore it. What's a bit of Whittaker? What's a bit more Whittaker-eye, baby? I wish there was more books with Eleven and Clara to do a deep dive on how she became a teacher. Yeah, that's one of my problems with Clara. Like, she wasn't really a character. In the same way that sort of Belinda and Ruby kind of have been in recent years. They're just there's nothing to them, you know. Like, she was just a teacher all of a sudden. Why? Moffat wanted to be a teacher. Was it ever part of her character before? Not really. Just seemed a bit random. Wait, does that also mean Dom and Luke are in Doctor Who Road? No! No fan doctors! No! Just the real ones. Not stirring that pot again. Whose eye is this? I don't know. I'm going to put it to this side. I don't know. Yo, Jack. Yo, what's up? The one gamer? Oh, that one gamer? Hardcore gamer myself. Big fan of Minecraft. I feel like if Shooty didn't do Barbie before doing Who, he might have stuck around. Maybe. Might be true. But then again, he wasn't really in Barbie, was he? Like, he was part of it, sure. And, like, he was up on that Oscar stage for that performance of I'm Just Ken. But, like, he wasn't... He was barely in the movie. It was cool to see him there. But, like, he wasn't really in the movie. Wasn't exactly a defining role for him, I think. But maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. I'm hardly a cinephile. That's Smith's eye for sure. Yeah. Okay. What time is it? 3:10. Yeah, I've still got time. Let me double check when my train is. Because I'm off doing out-of-plot things tonight. Yes, very important things. How are we all doing, lads? I hope we're all doing well. Yeah, my trainers are just before 5, so I'll leave here about 4:30. So, yeah, okay, about an hour and a half. We got time! We got time! All the time in the world, and all the space. I'm offering them to you. I did it in the Smith voice, but that's definitely not a Smith quote. Hope we're all having a lovely day, everybody. Another reminder about Doctor Who Out of Plot. I gotta stop saying that. Out of Plot. A Doctor Who inspired event, shall we say. An unofficial, that's the word I need to remember to use. Unofficial event. It's gonna be very cool. Worth a Google. Please donate to our fundraiser. We have raised a lot of money for Suds UK, and I'm very proud. Very, very proud of that. But there could always be more. What's your favourite impression to do? Probably Smith. I probably get more compliments about Tennant over the years, but Smith is just fun to ad-lib in. He can say anything. It's like when you try and ad-lib Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Like, you can say anything, and it's kind of in character anyway. Oops. I'm annoyed Graham didn't do a chase reference in Doctor Who. Oh yeah, I'm surprised they didn't actually, because that could have very easily been put in there. Like, oh my god, we're being the chased. No, okay, maybe not. We got a McCoy face, finally. Finally a bit of McCoy's face. There we go. It's raining in America. It's not here. It's sunny as you like here in old Blighty. Oh, America, how are you? Are you okay, America? You have been through the ringer. But there is light on the other side. I am certain of it. I'm not a cinephile either. I just think the fact that he did massive I'm Just Ken reprise. Yeah, no, that's very true. It was a big deal. Was the Roadblock BBC? Or yes and no. Yes and no. That Roadblock for Out of Plot. But honestly, I'm kind of glad the Roadblock. I keep nearly saying Roblox. I'm glad the Roadblock happened, because I think the show is actually going to be stronger coming out of it. It sounds like cope, but it's not, I swear. The Out of Plot will do a lot better because of what has happened. But that update will come soon, and you will find out what I'm talking about. What's your opinion on the Moffat era? Some of the highest highs and some of the lowest lows. Moffat is a fascinating human being. But honestly, like, I do still love it, if for no other reason than nostalgia. There's some strengths in there. There's some great stuff in Moffat's time. 11th Hour is peak. Series 5 in general is peak. Day of the Doctor, obviously amazing. 11th Doctor is best. 10 is overrated. I do and don't agree with that. Tennant and Ten's era is iconic, and there is some incredible stuff in it. I don't want to call it overrated, but it is definitely the most popular time on the show outside of Tom. So at the same time, yeah. I understand, but I disagree. No offence. None offence taken. Of course not. No, us Doctor Who fans are allowed to have opinions. It's shocking, but it's true. Is there any impressions you've tried to do but can't? Colin Baker. I mean, most of the classic Doctors, I just do comedy impressions of. I was saying this earlier. But Colin especially just apparently sounds like David Mitchell, the way I do it. And it's not Colin at all. Power-mad conspirators, Cybermen. It's all in the nursery compared to us. It's not Colin. I can't do it. Maybe if I gave my time to it, I could. But alas, not to be. Right now. I'm breaking my neck. The Doctor Who puzzle can take hours, no offense. But I've been doing this for like a couple hours, and it's already looking pretty good, don't you think? Like I'm amazing at puzzles. Put that on my Wikipedia page if I have one. I should have one. Please make it. Do it. Matt Smith as Spider-Man. Hello, I'm Spider-Man, Clara. Haha, Geronimo. Thwip. There you go. Good stuff, Clara. Sorry, I turned into Eccleston. For no clear reason, Rose. Rose, why are you the doctor? Why are you the doctor now, Rose? How'd that happen? Sack Russell T Davis. Sack Jane Tranter. The other one as well. I can't remember. Julie Gardner. There we go. Sack her as well. One of the funniest things ever said. It's incredible. Good, good. Oh, we're chugging now, lads. We're absolutely chugging. We're chugga-doing. I'm not sorry. Have you ever watched Life on Mars? No, I never did. I never did get into Life on Mars. But yeah, everyone says it's great. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I'll put it on the list. But then I never do. I never get round to it. Because it's like, I'm sure it's fine. Like, yeah, I'm sure it's good. What? Got a bit of Hartnell face. Ha ha ha, Hartnell face. Ha ha, Hartnell face. It's funny. It's a reference. Get it? That does not go there. Sack Russell T Davis. From Christopher Eccleston. Considering you killed off Eccleston, I will forbid you to kill off 10-inch. Don't try it. Don't worry. Well, you know, the last cliffhanger nearly has possibly killed off Smith. Where's Smith? Where's he gone? Is he dead? Who's to say? I can kill anyone in Doctor Who Road. I can do what I want. I'm the winner. 11th Doctor, Time Lord Victorious. Excellent. Time Lord Victorious is me. I can do what I like. The Noit on Reeves' gear. Jack loses his mind. Jack turns into Eccleston and Matt Smith will be a spider. You know, sometimes think before you type. I'm bad at that, to be fair. Whenever I send messages to my friends, I never proofread, and boy howdy, does it bite me in the ass because I just type nonsense. I'm sure we all do it. We all do it. We type really fast. We don't think before we hit send, and it's just illegible. It doesn't make sense. Is that a bit of Tennant or a bit of Davison? I think it's a bit of Davison there. Hope we're all having fun. I'm having fun. Having a lovely old time hanging out with you lovely chaps. Again, if I don't... I mean, I probably won't finish this tonight, right now. But I might do this again later, if you're free late tonight. I know, everyone says Life on Mars is good. But who's got the time? He says, doing a live stream of building a Doctor Who puzzle. Not I. Not I with the time. This is how I unwind. Best TV shows of all time. That is high praise. That's high praise. But now you've put it on a high pedestal, so I could be disappointed. Have you set me up for failure is the question. Question of the hour is, have you set me up to failure? Answer, maybe. Next question. What's this? That's a bit of Eccleston Head. Eccleston Head. Oh, I'm too immature. I have watched the Korean version of Life of Mars. Ooh. What, like the Korean dub of it? Is it good? The plot thickens. Getting a bit messy on this puzzle now. Oh, a bit of Eccleston, a bit of McGann there. Good, good. It's coming along. It's absolutely coming along. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, that's gone. Don't know what that was, but it's gone now. Oh, that's where that goes. There we go. Yeah. Have I seen Ashes to Ashes? No, but I've heard of it. End of sentence. No, I have heard of it. That was in the same era, I think, of Life on Mars. Again, I hear it's good, but I don't have the push, the drive to watch it. The entire cast is Korean. Oh, they adapted it for Korean audiences. Okay, that's fun. Did not know they did that for Life on Mars. That's very interesting. Thank you for the very interesting fact. Bit more Pertwee here. Lovely. Hot take, John Sim would play a good Doctor. Maybe. I don't want to see it. But maybe. Then again, we haven't really had a master properly take on the Doctor. Doctor role. Apart from, I guess the closest thing would be Missy. Could be interesting. Could be. Yeah. Oh, and Sacha Dhawan, actually, in Power of the Doctor. That's, yeah. You never know. You never know. If Doctor Who keeps running out of ideas, you never know. Oh, we're getting a bit of Jodie's rainbow here. This is good. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's wrong, actually. Yeah, that's wrong. Was a bit of more of Pertwee Sonic. There we are. Yeah. It's coming along. It is coming along. I'm the winner. That's who I am. The Time Lord victorious. Oh, we got Smith's Corner. We got Smith Corner, everybody. Welcome to Smith Corner. We sell bow ties and other such catchphrases. You know, they had catchphrases in Tennant's era, but wow, Smith's era really leaned in. Did they or did they not? I'm surprised. Hello, Cosmic Clone Customs Prime. What a line. I'm surprised that there is not a Doctor Who episode taking place in the historical era of Korea. I think that'd be cool. Well, they're doing more sort of around the world, so it's not off the table. I guess that's the problem with a show that can go anywhere, anytime. It's, it'll miss out a lot of stuff because you can't go everywhere all the time. Also, it's a budget thing, I suppose. I think that's Jodie. Oh, that's a bit of celery. I know who that is. Colin Baker. Just kidding. I pranked you. How does it feel to be part of the prank patrol? Here they come. They're on a roll. Where they'll strike, nobody knows. Oh, so many bits of rainbow. Happy Pride Month, by the way. As I struggle with a rainbow. Happy Pride Month. Also, can I say your impressions in the Unit Archive series was so good? Very accurate. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I enjoyed doing that little series. Again, I've wrapped up my parts on it. It was probably one of the easiest gigs I've ever had to do. It was very simple, just a few lines in and out of context. It was a very fun project, and I assume that'll be wrapping up soon because I record it and then a day later it's out, so it must be fairly quick to make. David Tennant and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire movie 2005. Yeah, I haven't watched Harry Potter in a while. Which is probably a good thing considering J.K. Rowling and her existence is just ruining her own legacy for herself. Which is an interesting move. Interesting move for her. But you know what? She do she. That's not where that goes. Ooh, I am sweaty. Anyone else in the UK sweating buckets right now? Or is it just me? Sorry to go full Minecraft villager, guys, but... Justification posted a new video. Oh, is that the chap with the, with the archive series? Oh, that's cool. Let me know if it's any good. I assume it's me. Can you imagine the 10th Doctor calling his companions as champions in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? Yes. I have a very good imagination. That's why, though, you see. Let me... Has he uploaded a new video? Oh, have I not subscribed to him? That's embarrassing. Hold on. I know how to find it, because I reposted his thing, his thing. Once again, double check the fundraiser, guys, if you wouldn't mind. Fundraiser would be nice. We're trying to get to 750, and we're nearly there. So, pretty pleased with a cherry on top. Here it is. Has he uploaded it? What's it called? What's it called? It is... Ah, the Doctor versus the Formless. Oh, it looks like it's coming to a head, lads. I think it's very clever. A very clever idea. The way he's released it as unit, like archives. Very clever design. I am freezing as much as Australia gets heated on its heat. It's bloody cold. Australia? My God, what's the time over there, fella? Don't know if you've seen this originally. Had to get a shave, but hot take, John Sim would have made a good Doctor. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe. I haven't seen him in a lot of things. Only really Doctor Who, I suppose. I'm sure he'd be a very good Doctor. Would I want to see it? Because he's already played the Master. I don't know. But it would be an interesting what if. Maybe a big finish. I wouldn't hate him giving it a go. Why not, I say? Why not? Billy Pipe can be a Doctor. I could be a Doctor. I could be Doctor Who. I'll be Doctor Who.
Hello, I'm Doctor Who. More like Dr. Pooh. Haha. Peak comedy, Clara. I'm very funny, you see.
Yeah, I've been very lucky to be in a lot of different YouTube bits. You know, I was cameoed in DW 2012. That was exciting. I cameoed briefly in the Clever Dick Films Doctor Who review series as Smith. I might be in the 12th Doctor one as well when that finally comes out, the Capaldi Years. That's very exciting. I felt very fortunate to be asked, because that is some of the best Doctor Who content on YouTube, personally. How many pieces are in that puzzle? 1,000 piece! 1,000 piece puzzle! I don't do baby stuff. This ain't your baby's puzzle. I've got two mouths. I think that's a Smith mouth. And I think this could be a Tom mouth. I hate how I knew that. I know doctors based on their mouths. I'd love to hear Tennant do 12's regeneration speech. Did I not do that already? Or no, I did 10 as... Oh, no, I did 11 doing 12s, and I did 10s doing 11s. That's why, okay. You listen here, Doctor! Let's get it right! Never be cruel, never be cowardly. And never, ever eat pears! Remember that love is always foolish. Wait, no. Hate is always foolish. And love is always kind. I don't know if it suits him. Maybe that's why I didn't do it. I don't think 12's regeneration speech really suits 10. But maybe I'll do it if I want some views. Because that's, you know, the initial speech video of Tennant doing Akaten, I did for a, you know, just for a laugh, just to try it. And it ended up being my most popular video of all time with nearly 130,000 views. Insane. I'd go and earn me about 100 quid off that. Fantastic. But now I do them, well, both to practice the impression and for views. I always get a good chunk of views, and I get a good bump in subscribers. I found my thing. I found my niche. I found the series I do when I want something to do well. Which is a very cynical way of describing it, but it is true. It's just honest. I just want to be honest. I want to be transparent, you know? That's another Davis and I right there. We're doing well. Look at this. Look at this. Nearly completing of the Puzzle Mate Doctor Who ha ha ha. Is that the Doctor Who episode title? Doctor Who and the Puzzle of Death. Bum, bum, bum. So I don't know why I threw in the classic master theme there. Just felt right, you know. That's a John Hurt eye, baby. That's one of the only doctors that didn't have an eye. Now he's got an eye. Aye. Joe Martin mouth. Here we go. Things are starting to come together up the top there very nicely. Maybe that's her ponytail, you know. No, it's not. Does that connect like that, maybe? Yeah! Joe Martin's looking good up the top. I thought it'd be Pertwee that finishes first, but it might actually be Joe. Or Colin, actually, or Davison at the bottom here. They're doing quite well. 12th Doctor describing Narnia to Bill like he's been there so many times. Welcome to Narnia. As you can see, we have entered through a wardrobe, very similar to the TARDIS. Which came first, Narnia or the Doctor Who? Don't ask questions, Clara. Bill, sorry, same person. No, it's not. I've got another corner. I've got the final corner. The McCoy corner. The Muck corner, as we say. As you can see, we also have a lamp post. And oh my god, there's my good friend Mr. Tumnus. Hello, Valerie! It's Valerie, everybody. Valerie. Ah, hello, my darling. I was just looking the other day at that picture of us at Time Fracture. I think the only time we've properly met, Valerie. Good times. Bloody good times. Anyone going a Big Finish Day, by the way? I know I said this earlier. Anyone going? Anyone going to see anyone there? Be ashamed to go all that way and not know anyone. Joe Martin is beautiful. Joe Martin is beautiful. I met her very recently at the Who shop for that signing she did. I wasn't going to say anything, but I went up to her specifically to mention Out of Plot to her, and she was bloody lovely. She listened. She wished me luck. Very kind. Very, very kind. And I got her to sign a Doctor Who magazine I bought. Specifically the one that announced Matt Smith as the Doctor. So I have Joe Martin's signature on a Matt Smith thing now, which makes no sense. Oh, that stares out you. That's a Capaldi right there, baby. I respect how big Capaldi is on this. Well, I know he was the second to most recent Doctor in this, but he's big. You think Tennant would get the biggest slot, but he didn't, and I respect that. That day was amazing, Valerie. Oh my goodness. Time Fracture. Like I said a minute earlier, I will never be over that show ending. What a time of my life. I had the time of my life. Oh, that's another thing we mentioned earlier. Jodie Whittaker is beautiful, but the word to describe her best is adorable. She is so cute. So ruddy cute. That is down hither. Yeah. Hope we're all doing well out there, my darlings. Love you all very much. Thank you for joining. Well, love's a strong word. Immediate backtrack. I'm one of those people that reserves the word love, you know, for someone truly, truly important. But you're all very lovely, and I thank you all for being here. Watching me build a goddamn jigsaw puzzle. Sorry if I've been a bit more lower energy the last sort of half an hour or so. If I wasn't sweating alive, maybe I would be better. But here we are. I won't keep making excuses for myself, though. Oh, we got a bit of his collar there. A bit of Capaldi collar. Capaldi making me hot under the collar, I'll tell you that. Woohoo! That is a handsome man. That's a bit more John Hurt beard. John Hurt! Has anyone lost a fez? Yes, John Hurt, I have lost a fez. Funny you should mention. Do you love the Doctor? Good question. I would say so. I would say I have a strong love and admiration for the Doctor. I think that's safe to say. Very good question. I best be off. It's like, oh my god, it's half midnight. Lone Time Lord, go to fucking bed. Yeah, you do a chat from Australia. Because I mean, fair dues, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the fun for a bit. I really do appreciate that. But good God, go to bed. I'm someone who values sleep. Jodie is a golden retriever puppy, just adorable. That is so true, Valerie. You are right. You are based and correct. Oh, so cute. I would say I'd love to meet her, but again, I said this earlier. I'm bad at meeting celebrities and people I admire. I just never know what to say. Like, every Doctor has heard the words, oh, I'm a big fan. Like, I can't just keep saying that. We are going to fucking bed. Good. Sleep, damn you. Not sleep no more, sleep right now. That's what I say. That's a reference. I'm good at referencing Doctor Who. It just comes with the territory. That's, is that a Eccleston smile? I think it might be. That's a McGann ear. Hashtag McGann ear. How's Out of Plot going? It is going well. It is going well. Again, we did, as I announced today, we did hit a bit of a snag with Out of Plot, our charity event. That's also what the fundraiser is about, linked in the description. In fact, let me just make it even bigger, make it very clear to anyone jumping in. Yeah. But it is going strong. All the cast are very good, very into it. I cannot wait to do it. Big announcement regarding that coming very, very soon, hopefully. And that's why I'll be off in about an hour's time to get on a train for an out-of-plot reason. I think it is going to be the best thing I've ever made. And I mean that. When I meet a celebrity, I forget how to speak. It's true! It's true! Even if you're expecting it, you don't know what to say. That's just the fact of the situation. And like, when I met Smith and Tennant, I wanted to do the impression. I wanted to show them I could do the voice, because I thought that would strike something up. But you don't get time in those photo shoots. So, like, I go in with just doing the voice, and it doesn't register, because they're not in the right mind to hear it. They're not ready for it. And then it's just sad. But you get a cool picture, so that's fun. Most expensive picture of my life. I don't have any money, can't donate. Can't argue that. That is absolutely fine. If you don't have any money to donate, any sharing of the Chicken Casanova on any socials, we are on Blue Sky as at Chicken Casanova. We are on Instagram as at Chicken Casanova. And then obviously just sharing out the Just Giving link in the description would be fantastic. Thank you very much. Completely understand if you can't donate. Not a problem, but any shares would be very appreciated. Matt Smith as Optimus Prime. Autobots! Geronimo out! Ha ha! Yes. I'm surprised he never was in one of those. I don't know. It just seems the same vibe as Terminator, doesn't it? Especially nowadays. That's an Eccleston nose. It's got to be. It's not! Is it? Have I just had this mouth wrong this whole time? Maybe. Interesting. Hashtag McGann gang. McGann is fantastic. Is he not? Again, I was saying earlier that the best Big Finish thing that's ever been made, IMO, is Chimes of Midnight. And he is just tremendous. Especially in those early audios. I adore them. They are truly brilliant. Like, if you're talking underrated doctors, that's why I wish McGann was the War Doctor, honestly, in Day of the Doctor. He would have smashed it. And people would have seen how great he was on a wider scale. But again, that's just me. And I'm also snotty. Excuse me for one moment. Paul is good. Paul is better than good. Paul is fantastic. Get it? That's a Doctor Who reference. I like Doctor Who. Do you know that? Wild. From the TV movie. You know, honestly, TV movie is probably his weakest performance, but it's still great. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? How many people can you say that about, you know? Oh, I've got too many rainbow bits. I don't know what to do with them. I'm too put off. I'm intimidated by the rainbow. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. McGann is amazing and a Scouser. Oh yeah, he is from Liverpool, isn't he? Forgot about that. He hides it well with his beautiful silky voice. There's another one I've never quite gotten the voice of. Again, it's a comedy impression. You sort of get the vibe. That's him. You get the vibe of the voice. Oh, okay. I've done that wrong. Haha. Would you like a jelly baby? Do you know why he wasn't the War Doctor? No, I'm not sure, honestly, because McGann was clearly on the radar because of Night of the Doctor, which is also terrific. Hell, Night of the Doctor is debatably his audition to play the War Doctor, you know what I mean? But, I don't know, I really wish he was. I think that would have made Day of the Doctor all the better. But again, no hate to John Hurt. John Hurt is brilliant. He was incredible as the War Doctor. You can't deny his performance. It's just, oh... Maybe that's just my heart of canon. Just adding that extra Doctor still irks me to this day. But I'm not going to throw my toys out the pram, even if I really want to. I'm a Doctor Who fan, it is my right.
Do I have the right? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Clara.
Well, that's Tom's waistcoat. Good, good. I want to try and get as much done of this as possible before I have to shoot off. Because it is 20 to 4 and my train's at about 5, so I'll have to leave about 4:30. So I should probably pop off maybe about 4 o'clock. I'll finish. We'll probably finish about 4 o'clock. 11 finds Wonderland and can't wait to tell Amy. Honestly, it's Doctor Who in Alice in Wonderland. Shocked it's not properly been done on screen. I know there's been a few Big Finish in that sort of vibe. But my God, it would have suited Series 5 especially, wouldn't it? Would it have not? Welcome to Wonderland. It's the Cheshire Cat. The Master. You're part cat. It's one of the funniest lines in Power of the Doctor. Oh, I'm allowed to experiment. Fucking brilliant. The thing is with Big Finish, some of the Scouse bits leak through, especially in the Time War. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I haven't listened to much of the Time War stuff. Although I do want to listen to Gallifrey. The Big Finish series, Gallifrey. Because I hear it's very strong. Especially from Harry, my boy. My Tom Baker in Out of Plot. He's told me it's very good. And I've been meaning to get into it. Doctor Who is in eternity. The show doesn't end. Yeah, honestly, I can see the show going on forever. And it's one of those shows that just can. Like, there's not a lot of shows that you can say can go on forever, and that's a positive. It's kind of impressive, honestly. Come on. Come on. Ah. That's another bit. Is that right? No. Is it? No. Just slotted in so well. Rose! Why are you Doctor Who, Rose? I don't know, Doctor. I don't know. It's probably something to Wish World. Haha. Rose! Don't be the Doctor, Rose! You're not the Doctor. I am no Doctor. I mean, Eccleston, Christopher Eccleston, famous actor. Rose! You silly goose. You silly goose, Rose. Sorry, I'm descending slightly into madness here. But you know, it's only a matter of time. Rose. Why are you Doctor Who, Rose? I'd love to see a Strange Things Doctor Who crossover. I can see that as a comic. I liked season 1 of Stranger Things. The rest I could take or leave. But series 1 was incredibly strong television. Well, Netflix, but you get it. So can you give us a little spoiler of today's surprise? Well, I'm hoping I can say it today. again, that's what the trip is for, to finalise sort of a big change about Out of Plot that will hopefully, should be a positive change that will make things a lot easier for people to arrive, for people to attend Out of Plot, the unofficial Doctor Who charity show. But the spoiler, I suppose, is that it will make things better for people, for the show. Do you think Barney will be a future companion for the show? If he's not, I'll be very upset. Barney, if you don't know, was Harry Hudson, aka Hudson Media, aka our Tom Baker in Out of Plot. And he cameoed very briefly for 3 seconds in Lucky Day, the most recent series. And he was brilliant, and I love him, and I hope so. I would love for him to be in the show proper, and I know he would love that too. Everybody say hashtag Barney in Doctor Who Series 16. Take over the Doctor. Yes? I'm just going to blindly say yes. If in doubt, do that. Spoilers. That dreaded phrase. Is it bad that I wouldn't hate River Return? Oh yeah, it was him. Yeah. But I wouldn't hate. I mean, don't get me wrong. Husbands of River Song is one of my favourite Christmas specials, which is bizarre. I know that's not a common opinion. And it did wrap up River's story very nicely. But I don't know. I just love River Song as a character. I adore her. Captain Jack Harkness, smash or pass? Smash. Like, I'm straight. But smash. However, counterpoint, smash. Maybe that's my next stream. I'll do a smash or pass. That'd be very funny. It's like when I did the ranking of the villains, and I did whether I'd give them a little kissy or not. Which I thought was funnier in the moment, but watching it back, it's not as funny as I thought it was. But that's okay. You got to keep moving, so long as you remember all the people that you used to be. I won't forget one line of this. No, not one day, I swear. I will always remember when me was Doctor Who. That's the line. Don't Google it. I think I've got this piece wrong in here. Yeah, there we go. My face when I have piece wrong in Doctor Who Jigsaw Puzzle. I think it's homophobic being straight in June just saying, you know what, damn, Valerie, you got me. I'm so sorry. From now on, this is gay only stream. If you're bi, if you're gay, you can stay. If you're straight, sorry. Getting kicked out. I will find you, I'll report you. I'm gay now. Happy Pride Month, everybody. I'm Ace, but I would date Captain Jack Harkness. He's just so charming, isn't he? He can't help it. Especially in the show. My god. The charming chap. Like, his whole character is that everybody kind of likes him. In that way. I know technically he already played the Doctor. Oh, Rowan Atkinson. You know what? I don't care. I'm with you. I'm with you there. I adore Rowan Atkinson. Especially if he plays it Blackadder style. I would adore to see him play the Doctor. He is excellent. But again, I'm a big Blackadder fan, so yeah. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Well, I mean, you kind of have made the rule, and I am enforcing it now. So, congratulations. You are the gay police. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, Valerie, you are very funny. Should meet again sometime, darling. Let me know the next con you're going to. Would love to hang out. Will you be watching The War Between the Land and the Sea? Like, you know what? I'm not hyped about it in any conceivable way. I couldn't give a monkeys about that spin-off. Yes, I will be watching it. Because it could be good. But I just don't care yet. You know what I mean? They have not given me reason to care. I know my friend Jess is hyped for it because it's got Kate Stewart in it. And she's a big Kate Stewart stan. Has it got Ruth Madeley in it? The lovely woman from the new series. I like her. If it's got her in it, I'll probably watch it. She's probably the highlight of Shooty's era for me. Good old Ruth Madeley. Terrific actress. Thoughts on The Timeless Child? I have none. I have zero thoughts on Timeless Child. Sorry, my butt was getting very numb. No thoughts. about Timeless Child. It's out of my brain. Soz. No hot takes here. I think Atkinson playing the Doctor, pardon me, would be a mix of 6 and 12. Probably true. Probably true. I'd watch it. I'd be a big fan of that, personally. Rowan Atkinson, Doctor Who. Ryan Whiting says, yes, it has. It has, yes. Oh, good. Oh, right, Ruth Madeley. Excellent. Then I will be watching for Ruth Madeley. This is a Ruth Madeley Stan account. I had it. Does that go there? I think it does. Slay. In process of slaying. Happy Pride Month. I like this running gag now. It's very fun. Yeah, honestly, Ruth Madeley, probably one of the strongest parts of this series. I've thoroughly enjoyed her performance. Come on. I'm trying to get as much of this done before 4 o'clock. We got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to shoot off. Because I'll be honest, I stink. And I want to not stink for where I'm going. So 4 o'clock is when we're wrapping up this stream, everybody. 4 o'clock. Enjoy it while it lasts. And then hopefully, if I have the energy tonight, I will continue the stream when I get back. And we can do some more fun chill. Whoa, wasn't expecting you to be live, Jack. Well, Kay the Bay, I am live, and it's crazy. Hello, great TRJ1. No, great RJ1. Appeared in Curse of Fatal Death. I'd love to see Joanna Lumley as the Doctor. Wouldn't hate that. Posh Mary Poppins vibes. Yeah, Mary Poppins inspired Doctor Who would be very interesting. Get sort of a kind of upper class older actress to play that kind of Doctor. I'd love that. I'd like that a lot. That'd be really cool. Time Crisis Part 3. Time Crisis. Not ringing a bell. Puzzle's getting good. Damn right this puzzle's getting good. Puzzle speedrun. Let's go. That's what I should have called this. That's what I should have titled it. Maybe that's what I'll title the one if I do it later. Doctor Who puzzle speedrun. 0%. Enjoy your puzzle. Take care. Bye, Sarah. Much love to you. Thank you for coming to join us. Come on! Let's go! Positive vibes only, everybody! Is that a bit... I think that's a bit of Pertwee shirt. Pertwee shirtwee. Everybody get Pertwee in the chat. Is that what streamers do? I don't know. I'm new to streaming. Is that obvious? Probs. That's an eye. But whose eye? Ah, is that an Eccleston eye? It was an Eccleston eye. Yeah, Eccleston's coming together over here. Good stuff. Did I have that in the wrong space? No. Is that... Oh, I don't know. DW 2012. Oh, Time Crisis is DW 2012. I see. Is it clear that I have not watched a lot of DW 2012 personally? I know I'm in one, so it sounds a bit like sacrilege to say so. But what can I say? I'm a fake fan. I mean, I'd love to see Rhys Shearsmith as the Doctor. I've heard that before. I've heard Rhys Shearsmith. I know him. I wouldn't hate that. And yes, he was in that Sleep No More episode. There's something in your eye. I don't know. I think that's fairly common. Capaldi was in Doctor Who before he was the Doctor. Karen Gillan was in Doctor Who before she was Amy Pond. It doesn't automatically get rid of you from the role. If anything, it just adds to a fun story to make you part of the role. I think if they wanted to so much to bring back companions, the Doctor, it should have been Clara for the metaphor. I would have hated that, but I'm a Clara hater. This is a Peter Davison and Clara Oswald hate account now. I just don't understand the love for Clara. I will not be explaining myself. End of sentence. We're such nerds, being able to recognize an actor's eye. It's so weird, isn't it? It's really messed up. But that is the reality of the situation. That is what we're doing. If you don't like it, then you're in the wrong space. This is a safe space for nerds. Don't like it? Then don't watch. What do you think of Doctor Who going to CBeebies? I'm shocked it hasn't happened already. Honestly, I in this time of Sarah Jane, Doctor Who, and Torchwood all being on at the same time, it's kind of weird in hindsight that they never branched to CBeebies. So honestly, it's a long time coming, if you ask me. I'm very fascinated to see what it would be like. Whether I watch it, I don't know, because obviously it's not made for me. It's made for babies. But honestly, it's just smart. It's just smart. Did you know that Billie Piper was also in Doctor Who before being the Doctor? Was she? Who did Billie Piper play? I only know her from being the new Doctor Who. That's crazy. Billie Piper was in Doctor Who? I bet she was a pyrophile. Capaldi and Karen were both in the same episode. Maybe Billie Piper was a pyrophile. I think that makes sense. Is the CBeebies show going to be about the Duggadoo? I hope not. But also that sounds right. But also I say like I hope not as if I am the target demo again. I'm not. It can be about whatever it wants. Screw it. It's a Duggadoo-centered spin-off about the Interstellar Song Contest. Graham Norton is the Doctor, everybody. Why not? It can be whatever it wants. Just like we can be whatever we want. Wholesome moment. She was Rose Tyler? What? Yo, what? Billie Piper was in That's crazy. I thought that was Christopher Eccleston. That's wild. Second live stream starting after this. Not straight after, but it will be. Dude, that's crazy. Billie Piper, Doctor Who? That's insane. Next you'll be telling me she was Bad Wolf. Because they look similar. That's crazy. That's blown my mind. Valerie, thank you for this biting information. To think I could have gone my whole life without knowing that. Me and some friends have been joking that the CBeebies show will be a Dalek cooking show or a Cyberman dance class. You know what? That does sound pretty funny. I mean, you'd watch it, wouldn't you? You'd watch the clips. Can't say you wouldn't. I can imagine that. That sounds like, what's that old... The Ooglies? Do you know the Ooglies from CBeebies from years ago? That's that vibe. Hell yeah. God, that's unlocked a memory. Ooglies? Is that the word? Where you put, like, eyes... Googly eyes on fruit, and it's like stop motion. That's a blast from the past. Weird. Oh, that's an Eccleston nose. Oh my god, it was. It was an Eccleston nose. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Is it? Yeah, it's embarrassing now. Have you got any shooty costumes? I don't. I've never indulged in the shooty costumes. Maybe I should. Maybe I should get myself a cheeky orange jumper or something. Because I've been doing... on Instagram and Blue Sky, and I posted a bit of it on YouTube posts, a costume edit of every Doctor, and I mean, I've just done Capaldi today, so maybe. I have an idea that the CBeebies show might be a reboot of K9 and Company. K9 does suit a CBeebies show. Robo Dog, Paw Patrol audience, makes sense. I hope Christopher Eccleston should be the companion for the Billie Piper. I'd agree with that. That's the only way I can see it working, is if, you know, they sack Russell T Davies and they bring in Eccleston as the companion. I think that'd be really funny. People would watch it as well. Can't deny that. The haters would shut up quickly if Eccleston returned to the show. Yes. I figured out the rainbow. I can taste the rainbow now. Yes. Yes. No. No. I thought I figured it out. Now I'm crying. Yes! Mom, Dad, the Doctor Who puzzle's making me sad. Mom, Dad, help. Mummy. Oh, you used to watch Ooglies so much, Kay the Bay. See? You and me. You and me, we know good content. We're now besties. It's official. You actually knew what the Ooglies was. I respect that. More than you know. That's fantastic. The Ooglies. Worth a Google. Probably worth a Google. Sorry, I don't know why I'm singing the theme to Jurassic Park. Jack Reeves, the new showrunner. No. Bye, MMG Junior. Bye bye. Thank you for joining us for this lovely stream. I would not be a good showrunner. I'm so unoriginal. Have you seen Doctor Who Road? I haven't an original bone in my body. So I would not be a good showrunner. And I would not be a good doctor for the exact same reason. But thank you. Very kind words. If Jack comes back, he has to make the musical episode of Doctor Who Road canon. No! I made Doctor Who Road the musical, and I regretted it so hard. And it did really well as well, which is really weird. I mean, I don't know. I've been doing the Christmas songs every year. I enjoy doing the Doctors Sing Christmas songs thing, so maybe I'll try another one. Who knows, eh? Who knows, eh? Who knows? I know. Me. I don't mean to rush you, but it's 4 now. Oh, crap! Oh, no, you're right! Oh, curses! Oh, drats! Oh, shoot! Oh, darn it! Jarn it! I love you! Oh, speaking of musicals, my god, Rocky Horror. I would like the CBB show to have Jodie as the Doctor. It makes the most sense. Jodie as the Doctor, or even Smith. I mean, whatever it is, it'll be animated, so you can pick whoever you like. Or even Tom. Oh my god, imagine if his CBB show is just all the Doctors living in a flat Doctor Who style. Wouldn't that be crazy? Okay, let me do a couple more pieces, then I will call it for now. And then hopefully we can pick this up tonight. As a group, as a friends. Used to kiss 100 boys and girls. It's Pride Month. I can sing Chapel Round. Is there any better time to sing chapel songs than Pride Month? Right. Thank you everybody for joining. This has actually been really, really fun. I want to get into live streaming more because I think it just makes sense. It's a lot of fun. Thank you for joining for the craziness, and I hope to do more in tonight or in the near future. Do I think David Tennant would return? He would, at any point. He's gagging for it. He loves Doctor Who and he's a workaholic. Hello? Hi! Once again, before I go, please donate to the fundraiser in the description. It's for Suds UK, a brilliant children's charity preventing child death. You would. And I love you all. Or do I? Ooh. And I will hopefully see you tonight when we pick this up again. Bye-bye. I can't find the stop record button.